So, word to the wise, the +5 is just from the original Ionian scale. If you want to do something like okay, as opposed to, all right. So that this one was 6 flat of the blues magic key. So that's all we're going to do. Now we're not going to necessarily talk about where we're adding that 6 flat in, okay? But remember that, look over here, that 6 flat is, do we have a 6 flat in here? Look at that, we don't have a 6 flat in it. Where's my 6 flat? Here's a 6, here's a 6, here's 6 flat, here's 6 flat. There's not a blues note in this diagram. Why not? Because this is the root mode only. What is 6 flat of the blues magic key, which is one whole step or a scale member in the Mixolydian scale? And by the way, I've been calling this the Ionian, but really it would be more like the Mixolydian, wouldn't it? And that's going to be an interesting adjustment in our pursuit of the blues, the proper way to play the blues. So in the root mode, that 6 flat would become the 5 flat. There it is. Okay, 6 flat of B flat is the 5 flat of C. There's our 5 flat root mode. So that's where that would be. Okay, so we're 2, 3, 4 now, but this is root mode only. Okay, so, you know, we'd go. Okay, that's where you put those blues notes in. And then we've got, you know, okay, we didn't get that last one. So let's keep going. You know, it gets a little dry, but we're not going to be in trouble if it gets too dry. Alright, well, let's just check the clock. We always have to see if we're getting late for something. Confusion, that gives confusion a little more strength if we're starting to worry about, am I going to be late for something? So, try pentatonic blues. We're going to skip over that for a minute and just go to now 3 ways to play number 3. 3 magic keys of the blues. Now we've got diatonic Mixolydian on the 1, diatonic Mixolydian on the 4, and diatonic Mixolydian on the 5th. So it's going to be like this. Okay, so we played a little bit of that earlier in the lesson. Now the blues notes are going to be 2 flat and 7 flat of each of the magic keys. The 2 flat is the flatted 5th of the root key, add a blues note. The 7 flat is the flatted 3rd of the root key. But now the root keys are going to be, there's going to be 3 root keys because it's 3 magic key blues. So the 7 flat is going to be the flatted 3rd of the root key as we change those keys and sub them in. So perhaps we should have covered this first, but I wanted to avoid pentatonics and all that because that's like a subject in itself. So let's see how that works. So we've got our groove chords 1 7, right? And by the way, you can always do this little thing where you go okay, because if you're playing it as a 5th, You're just bouncing off its fourth. Alright, so you can always do that in the three Mixolydian blues there. It's safe. You can always go like this. Whenever you just lift the chord up and play that bar for a minute, you're just doing one scale degree below that. And if it's a Mixolydian, if it's got a dominant seventh, and even Aeolian has a dominant seventh, okay, Aeolian has a dominant seventh, Dorian has a dominant seventh, and even Mixolydian, Phrygian has a dominant seventh. Okay, Lydian has a major seventh. Mixolydian obviously has a dominant seventh, and also Ionian has a major seventh. Alright, so mostly that's why you can always do these kind of minor things. When you do that, you're pretty much playing a sixth to the dominant, to a whole step below it, which would be to the fifth. Or if you're doing it as a Dorian, then don't hit the fifth there. Don't hit the seventh there. It's going to be a major. So it'd be something like this. Alright, this is a little technique that I use when I want to just get the groove going. Okay, so we got the fourth of the fourth each. One goes to 5, so we've got, okay, we did that, and then that's easy because it's just 3 S3XLs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this becomes a new 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's really not 1, 2, 3. It's 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of a new key, and then we're going to treat the fifth as a new key. 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the blues note, let's look at the fifth there. We're going to flat that seventh first, so it's 5, 6. So it's, alright, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3. So there's your flat 2. So it's, so it'd be like playing like this. It'd be like playing like this. Okay, let's see if we can do that a little lower. Okay, 5, 6, 7 flat, 7, root 2 flat, 2, 3. Okay, so it's just hit the 2 flat and 7 flat. Unfortunately, it should say 7 flat and 2 flat because we're going to hit that 7 flat first. So we do that on root 2, 5, 6, 7, 7. See, if I go 7, 7, that means 7 flat 7. So it's 5, 6, 7, 7, root 2, 2, root 2, 2, 3. Okay, then so if we go 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, then we're going 4, 5, 6. Have we got our 7 yet? We could bend it. So it'd be I messed up that coming down. It should have been.